Good morning, everybody. I hope that you're doing well. This message is really, really important. So I wanted to do it in a video because I think sometimes it's easier to get the message across when I get to talk. I want to talk to you about Reteach, Retest modules. This is a really helpful, important feature of our work at Duluth Middle School. And we started it last year and it was able to help a lot of kids. And we're hoping to do it in an even better, more widespread way this year. Your kiddos are starting to take tests. Some of them have tests this week. Some of them already tested. Some of them have tests in a couple of weeks. If your child is not successful on a test, if they fail a test, there is something called a Reteach Retest module that will be available for them. It will be a purple arrow, 2 arrows going in a circle at the top of their e-class page that says Reteach Retest module. It's big and bright and you can't miss it. What the teachers do is that they include little tiny snippets of lessons that cover all of the same standards that were assessed on the original test. And the kids work through this module where they have exposure to the standard again, some activities, some practice, maybe some little mini quizzes as they get a second shot, basically, at the concepts. It should take them 2 to 3 hours to complete. It's something that they can do at home, during Wildcat Pride at school, on the weekend, and it's not something that has to be done only in one sitting, obviously, because it's too long. But the important thing about it is that when they are finished working through the Reteach Retest module, they will then earn the ability to retake the test that they didn't pass. I'm really sorry about those noises. Okay, I just muted them. So the grade that they get on the second test, which hopefully is better, will replace the original grade. So if they get a 65 the first time they take the test, and then they work through the Reteach Retest module, they take the test again and they got an 85, then the grade will be changed to 85 and the 65 goes away. This opportunity helped many kids last year improve their grades, but not nearly as many as we wanted took advantage of it. So I'm going to make a huge campaign here at school to let the kids know that this is available and to encourage them to complete it. But I need you as well, because you will help me encourage them at home. There are a couple of very important pieces that I want to talk through. Number one, the only way kids get a right to complete this module is if they have no NTIs. That means missing assignments throughout the unit. So if the unit started at the beginning of school and just ended and they just took a test, that's about 3 weeks, right? During that 3-week time, if they did not turn in the assignments and they have NTI or not turned in the grade book, they will not be allowed to do the Reteach Retest module. What we're trying to get our kiddos to learn is that the assignments that teachers give them as they're getting ready for a test or throughout the unit are important and prepare them for success on the assessment. And if they just don't do them, then yeah, they're probably not going to be successful on the assessment. So we're really trying to hold them accountable for getting their work done when it's due. And then chances are they're not going to need the Reteach Retest module because they're going to do really well on the test. So that is why it's so important for you to get on that parent portal and look at eClass to see if your kiddos have missing assignments so that you can get all over them and ask them where they are. If they had NTIs and they took that test and they failed it, then they won't be able to do the Reteach Retest module this first time already. So hopefully for the second time around, then that won't be an issue anymore. But that's the one thing first thing I wanted to tell you about. Very, very important. The second thing I want to tell you is that last year, because half of our students were digital, all assessments were open notes. That meant that you could refer to your notes and your book and the internet and everything when you were taking a test, because there really wasn't a way to control what kind of resources were used during tests with our kids on digital. This year, 98% of our kiddos are here. We are having in-person school without the digital component. So we can't just assign a test to be taken at any time. So if your kiddos work through the Reteach Retest module and complete it, which can be done at home, Saturday school, Wildcat Pride, whenever, then the test needs to be done in school. So this is going to be a great way for us to use Saturday school this year. I am envisioning kids working on Reteach Retest modules at home over the weekend during Wildcat Pride, and then when they're ready for the test, come into a Saturday school to take that test, or come in early at 8:20 in the morning and we can set them up in the cafeteria to take that test, or during Wildcat Pride, but they won't be able to take the test at home like they did in the past. So those are the two really important things that I wanted to clarify. The big message though is Reteach Retest modules exist. They are available to any student who was not successful on a test if they have completed all of the assignments leading up to the test. And then when they complete the module, they will have access to retake the test for the better grade sometime during the day at school or on Saturday. I hope that makes sense. Please email me if you have any questions and I can clarify that for you. And please send your kiddos to Saturday school. The first date is September 11th, and then there are 3 in October and 1 in November. And we really want all of our kids here. There's no sign up. You just send them to school at 9:30 in the morning on September 11th, and there will be plenty of people here to help them with missing work, with things they're confused about, or with Reteach Retest modules and retests. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing so many kids here on September 11th. Have a great day.